Hey there everyone, welcome to Crabby Reviews, the home of no rules reviews. And what's no rules reviews mean exactly? It means whatever the hell I want it to mean. I don't adhere to any set professional standard, it's all raw and my own thoughts. And if you don't like it, don't watch. It's pretty simple really, but there's always some morons out there who don't understand what optional content is, so here's your parental advisory warning. Today, as an ongoing tribute to one of my favorite RPG series, I'm going to review Fable 2 on the Xbox 360. As many of you may or may not know, Lionhead Studios is closing down and the latest Fable game, Fable Legends, was completely cancelled. Damn. I ran a poll on my Twitter to see which game people wanted me to review as a tribute, and Fable 2 won that. But I felt like I needed to review all the Fable games, as each one brought something unique and special to the table in my humble opinion. And I think I have a Fable game, or I know I have the Fable Connect game review up on my channel already, and maybe like Fable 2 or Fable 3 I already reviewed, but classic Crapgamer, not nearly as entertaining as new Crapgamer. Now graphically, Fable 2 is still gorgeous to look at and play. Some of the lush environments are splendid, and everything has a vibrant color and aliveness about them. The character models are fantastic, and I especially enjoyed the dog character models and how the game ran pretty damn flawlessly. I think one of the most important aspects of a game like Fable 2 is that the game doesn't suffer when there's an abundance of enemies on the screen at the same time, and it's safe to say that Fable 2 actually holds up quite well in this regard. Very pleased to say. Fable 2's gameplay is pretty typical stuff as far as fantasy RPGs are concerned. Doing good deeds are rewarded, and doing bad deeds are punishable. But you always have the choice as the player. Now different this time around is the introduction of a dog as your companion. Being a dog lover in my real life, this makes the game all the more attractive. Your doggy pal follows you everywhere, he's so cute. Helps you protect you, or even dig up some awesome ass treasures. Depending on if you're good or bad or neutral, your dog's colors can actually change. So that's a pretty damn cool thing. Another great aspect of this game is the fact that you can have relationships, get married, and even have kids in the game. Through expressions, you can flirt, pose, and do other things to attract a mate, which is pretty damn cool. They take the realism to a whole nother level, though, by letting you choose to have unprotected sex, which obviously can lead to kids or an STD. Ladies and gentlemen, burning sensations when you pee are never fun. Good players, that is, will enable a pleasant-looking hero with tan skin and pretty much light hair, but if you go the evil route, you'll have like a more frightening look with paler skin and black hair. Now the good players will find that their hero has a clear complexion and that cool halo on top of their heads, while evil ass players will find that you have a really flawed complexion and devil horns. Ooh. Unlike the first Fable, you do not get money through doing quests, but by doing jobs around Albion like blacksmith, woodcutter, bartender, so on and so forth, as you can tell. And you use these QTE prompts to complete these tasks in the game. You can also buy and rent out properties as well. There is co-op gameplay, but it's not really as good because you can't load your custom character, so this is a rather basic and limited to say the least. Now Fable 2 sees you start off as a kid, living on the streets basically, and one day you sort of just get adopted. Your sister gets killed, you get shot, fall out of a window where you awaken, and you're told that you are descended from a line of heroes. So one of the biggest letdowns in the game, however, is the ending of Fable 2, but I actually tend to think that it's the journey that counts the most, and Fable 2 has an excellent journey, and you'll be forced to make a ton of choices, both good and bad, throughout the game. There's also 3 distinct choices you get to make at the end of the game, so choose wisely, and take that, Mass Effect 3, because this is the correct way to do a game where you have choices at the end of the game. 3 choices, 3 different endings. All in all, Fable 2 is probably my favorite RPG on the Xbox 360. It might not have lived up to all the promises of Peter Molyneux, but, you know, I'd rather a developer aim for the stars and miss than aim for the dirt and hit it, if you know what I mean. You won't find a better story with a more emotional and touching attachment to an animal in video games. Simply brilliant from start to finish. Fable 2 gets an amazing 9.5 out of 10. Please remember to comment, rate, subscribe, rack 'em up. Thanks for watching. Rest in peace, Fable. Rest in peace, Lionhead Studios. Crapgamer out.